So you found your dream home online and you are excited to see it. And you just found out that you have to sign what's called a buyer agency agreement. Here's what you need to know before signing anything. When I hear about everything that's happening, the requirement for the buyer agency agreement, I feel like a lot of times people think that you want to see a home, you just got to sign this document. And that's just not the case. I will say since 2016, signing a buyer agency in the state of Maryland before seeing a home was a requirement for us realtors. If you wanted to see a home, I had to sit you down, walk you through the process, and walk you through signing a buyer agency agreement and then seeing a home, unless I was considered, of course, your subordinate agent. So we've been going through this process for a really long time. So this concept is not foreign to me. So I wanted to kind of explain to you what I see. So you as a buyer call me and you say, hey, I'm ready to buy my very first home. And I say, great, let's do it. Let's buy this home. Here's one of the two things that will happen. I'll say, okay, what are your needs? And you'll tell me your needs. And then you'll either say, okay, I need to sit down and interview you. I have a few questions for you because I'm working to find my best realtor. So it's between you and 2 or 3 other agents that I'm interviewing. Or you'll say, okay, here are my needs. When can we go see a home? And then I will slow down and I'll say, okay, thank you for giving me your needs. When can we set up a consultation? I want to go through with you the whole home buying process. Or I'll just ask you, hey, have you gone through the home buying process with someone? So if you want to sit down and interview me, we will schedule an interview time. You'll interview me. You'll ask me all the questions that will make you feel comfortable. And from there, you'll decide in a few days whether you want me to be your agent. And when you decide that you want me to be your agent, that's when I'll schedule a consultation with you to walk you through the home buying process, walk you through my process, how I negotiate, submit offers, what the whole process looks like, but also, what to expect from me. That's what I do first, and then go through the buyer agency agreement with you. So that's kind of the process. So needs analysis first, interview, and I strongly suggest you interview a realtor, then consultation, then buyer agency agreement. So that it puts everything kind of like in your hands. So you pick me to be your realtor. And then because you picked me to be your realtor, I get the honor of explaining to you the full buyer agency, the full consultation, right? The whole process, what it looks like to purchase a home in the area that you're in. Then I talk to you about the buyer agency agreement. So that's the overall process that you should be aware of and you should be mindful of. That's my process. That's the process I've been using I've been a realtor for 16 years. That's the process I've been consistently using for about 7 of the 16 years. And so majority of my clients sign a buyer agency agreement. But again, I've never seen someone for the first time and just been like, hey, sign here for me to show you this property. That's not the process. That's not the step. It should be that you're interviewing an agent first and then deciding, okay, do I want to move forward with the agent? Do I want to sign a buyer agency agreement? And a lot of times, even after the consultation, and then I send over the buyer agency agreement, clients typically take anywhere from 1 to 72 hours to sign a buyer agency agreement. They need to read over it. They need to think about it. Some need to send it to the attorneys first before signing. It is not this super quick process. And then after they sign the buyer agency agreement, then we go see houses. That's just how I operate. That's how I function. That's my system. That's my process. I typically say, okay, when you rush things, for a lot of people, they tend to make mistakes. And in real estate, if you make a mistake, it typically ends up costing you money. So slowing down, properly planning, picking the right people, reading the documents, all of that matters to a successful home buying purchase and a home selling experience. So that's my thoughts. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions and enjoy.